Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you today. This is the last day that we have to file our income taxes, and mine are ready. They've already been filed. I took care of that yesterday. So thank goodness I have that over with for the year. But I have to make plans for how I'm going to handle it next year so that I don't have a big payment that is due whenever and come April. I'm going to do some research on it and talk to the guy that does my taxes and see if we can come up with a plan so that I can pay the taxes quarterly and I'm not left with a huge tax burden at the end of the year. You know, when you're self-employed, I've never been self-employed before I started making YouTube videos, so I wasn't aware of everything that's required, you know, as far as receipts and record keeping and all the things that have to be done so that you're prepared at tax time. But I'm learning, I'm getting better at it every year, but I have to do even better for the year 2023. But before I get started talking to y'all, I want to thank my sweet subscriber, Ornetta, for this beautiful blouse that she sent to me. I think I modeled it a while ago. Let me stand up and I'll show it to y'all. But it has this beautiful embroidery on the front. And I love the way the sleeves have a little bit of elastic here, and they're kind of puffy, and it's a perfect fit. I just love it. It's like kind of like a crepe material. So thank you so much for this beautiful blouse. And she sent me earrings to match. In fact, I have earrings to match every outfit. Every outfit that I own. So aren't they pretty? Sorry, I forgot what the name of the stones are. She sent me a list and I took it with me. Issa loves gems. He's just fascinated with them. So I took the list of the gems that Ornetta had given me, and I took the box with all the earrings in it. And Issa, I was able to show him the earrings and the gems and educate him a little bit, although he knew most of all the gemstones already. Jill has quite a collection of gemstones. Y'all, it's not me shaking, it's my camera. My tripod is in the car because it's still in there from when I made the video at the mechanics the other day, so I've got to get it out of my car. I'm getting ready to leave to babysit after school today, and I didn't want to have to go down, get the tripod, so I'm making do with the little tripod that I have that I use on my stove whenever I record cooking videos. But I just wanted to run this by y'all and let you know that I would love to have your input. Many of y'all know me so well because you've been following me for 3, 4, and 5 years now, and you know my disposition and my likes and dislikes and my values and my thoughts and wishes and desires. I just think it's time to reevaluate the trajectory of my life. I just feel like I'm going backwards and not moving forwards, and I don't like that. I like to have a plan, and I like to be able to set it in place or set it in motion and move forward and make progress and not move backwards. I mean, having to pay these taxes today is just horrendous. Of course, I have to depend on my daughter Jill. She will help me pay them. So instead of me paying Jill back for the money that she's paying towards my taxes, we are going to work out a payment for my babysitting that I will be doing this summer. It's going to be probably a pretty heavy summer of babysitting because Jill does have her regular home care job, and then she has a part-time job. So we'll see. I may be, and of course I'll be babysitting more hours this summer. Normally I'll just babysit during spring break like I did last week, and then after school like I'm doing today. I have to be at Jill's around 2:30 to get Issa off the bus, and then we leave at 3 to go pick up Ife from school. It's a pretty easy day whenever it's just after school care. I do try to fold her laundry for her when I'm there, if she's gotten a chance to wash it, them in the dryer. But normally Jill would do all of the washing and the drying and bring the clothes upstairs, and then I just have to fold them while I'm there. So hopefully she was able to get a load or two done, and I can fold clothes while the kids are doing their homework today or watching TV. I do like to spend time with them doing their homework. I just think it's fun and interesting. But anyway, about these life changes, I just feel like I can't go another year of scrimping and scraping and crying and, getting so upset every time a little emergency arises in my life. So my YouTube channel is doing fairly well, about the same that it did last year. It does have increased when YouTube suggests my videos to others. So if you're new here and you haven't watched any of my content yet, I would love it if you would go back and maybe watch some of my playlists and get to know me a little bit better. And I would love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. You will be loved and accepted here, and I do read and answer everyone's comments. So I just, I do want to stay here on Long Island. I don't want to leave my family. I would be miserable if I moved down south. And even though I could probably find an apartment for $500 or $600 a month, I would not be happy living down there and being so far away from my grandkids. They are such an integral part of my life now, and I just look forward to talking to them every day and seeing them most every day and spending time with them and enjoying celebrating birthdays and special events in our lives. I just enjoy it, and that's what makes my life worth living. I would be very unhappy without the opportunity to do that. Even though it is a struggle surviving, I just have to make some decisions and decide what I'm going to do. Like I said, I need a part-time job. Whether or not anybody will hire a 72-year-old woman with a criminal record, I don't know. I mean, I was able to get jobs before, but I did get one job with an agency, a caregiving job, because I was honest with the guy and told him, well, first I lied on my application. I said, where it says, have you ever been convicted of a felony? And I checked no, because I had applied for several jobs, and every time I checked yes, I never even heard back from them. So the owner of the agency called me and he said, Glenda, did you forget to tell me something? And I said, well, yes. I said, I have been convicted of a felony. And I told him it was in 1999, and it was a shoplifting charge, which was over $200. And in the state of Florida at that time, anything over an attempt to shoplift something over $200 is classified as a felony. So he hired me, and I did about 6 months of caregiving with his agency. But I don't know if I could pull it off again now, if someone would give me that chance or not. And that particular, when you work for an agency, you can specify the type of work that you're willing to do. And I could say I'm not going to be able to lift anybody or do any type of physical labor as far as, sweeping and vacuuming and mopping and keeping their house clean. But I can sit with someone and, give them company. We can play games together and watch TV together, and I can remind them to take their medicine and, fix a little simple meal for them. So I may consider doing that, applying with some agencies and just being honest. And I think before I even fill out an application, I'll say, here's the deal, I have this felony conviction. I know it didn't matter with the apartment that I rented. I was truthful about it and told them about it, and it is in my file. You do crazy stuff, and I did a lot of that, and I'm ashamed of it, but I learned from it, and hopefully I can teach others and prevent someone else from going down that dark road. So I just want to ask you to continue to pray for me. Just keep me in your thoughts and prayers, and I will continue to pray for each and one of y'all. So please give me a thumbs up. It means so much to me and to the robots. I'm going to have to do this with my left arm because I'm waiting to go to my doctor tomorrow with this right arm injury. So y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.